Hello, mathletes. Welcome back to Math Jamboree. Today we have another digital SAT math type of a question from the topic of SOH-CAH-TOA, which is the trigonometry. So cosine, we'll be talking about cosine, sine, and the tangent. So before we talked about that, I want to read this question. Afterwards, we'll just talk about the SOH-CAH-TOA, then we will just solve this question together. So there is one triangle given, ABC, and the length of AB is 12, and the BC is the question mark. If cosine A is 3 over 5, and the triangle ABC is a right triangle, what is the measure of the length of the side BC? So let's talk about SOH-CAH-TOA first. So this SOH stands for sine A. Let's use A angle. And this S comes from the sine. And O means opposites over the hypotenuse. And for the this comes from cosine. C comes from the cosine, the first letter of cosine, C. And A is adjacent over H is again hypotenuse. So let's talk about TOA as well. In this case, 10A. So T comes from the tangent T. O is again opposite over A is the adjacent. This stands for the adjacent side. So what is opposite? What is adjacent? We need to also a little bit talk about that. For instance, if you're looking at from this view, the angle A, which side is adjacent? Which side is opposite? Opposite side of the angle A is this opposite, CB. The adjacent one is the one here, which is AB. You might say, why not the AC? Because AC is hypotenuse. Because AC is opposite side of the 90 degree. So in a triangle, opposite side of the 90 degree is called hypotenuse. So let's do this drill for the angle C. So would you tell me which side is adjacent to angle C? Can you say AC? No. You would say CB. Which side is let's call opposites of angle C? If you will look at it, the length of AB. So these are how it works: adjacent and opposites, and hypotenuse. Again, hypotenuse is the opposite sides of the right triangle. I mean the 90 degree. So in this question, they said that if cosine A is 3 over 5, cosine again, remember the cosine is adjacent side over the hypotenuse 3 over 5. Adjacent side of A is, remember AB, we just called this. So if I'm talking about 3 over 5, I would just call it 3x for adjacent and 5x for the hypotenuse. When I do that, now there is a special triangle comes into place because there is 3, 4, 5 special triangle. There are some special triangles. Why do we call them special triangles? Because the sides are integers. If this side is 3 and this is 90 degree, if this side is 4, this side must be 5. You can calculate this by the Pythagorean theorem as well. There are some other special triangles. 8, 15. So this is 17. It comes handy, you know. There are many, so let me show you another one as well. So if this side is 5, this side is 12, this side must be 13. There are many special triangles. You can look it up for them. But in this case, 3x, 4x, 5x is given. Let's say you didn't know about this. If you didn't know about this, how can you find this is 4x? Then in that case, you will use the Pythagorean theorem. I mean, remember that c squared is equals to a squared plus b squared. And we just called AB is 3x and AC is the 5x. So 5x squared will be equal to 3x squared in parentheses plus b squared, right? So 5x squared is 25x squared is equals to 9x squared plus b squared. To get b squared by itself, we'll just take away 9x squared. So this will be equal to 16x squared is equals to b squared. To get the b by itself, we'll just take a square root of both sides. So 4x will be equals to b. Absolute value of 4x actually. 4x cannot be negative because it's a length. So that's why this is 4x. But if you know the special triangles, you don't have to do all of these. So let's continue the solution. If 3x is 12, as you can see, 3x is given as 12. If 3x is 12, to get the value of x, we will divide both sides by 3. Then we will get x as 4. And we were looking for the value of 4x. CB is the 4x. 4x must be equal to then 4 times 4, which is 16. So this is 16. The correct choice for the specific question is then it must be the choice A. This is 12. This is 16. The hypotenuse, we can also find that by multiplying 5 by 4. If you will multiply that, it's gonna be 20. So 12, 16, 20. I mean, these are the multiples of 3, 4, 5. Remember, this is 4 times 4, 16. 4 times 3 is 12. And 4 times 5 is 20. So this is the answer. Answer will be choice A for this specific question. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you have questions or comments, you can always leave it below there. Thank you and see you next time. Bye-bye.